Hello everyone, happy Ostara, spring equinox. I hope you're all having a good day. You can probably see I look a little different. I've gotten my hair cut and it's styled right now, so it's straight, not kind of curly like it normally is naturally. And I got some highlights put in it, and it looks a little different. She did it much more blonde than I wanted her to. But I'll get used to it, I guess. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I want to show you my altar. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I will show you. Okay. So this is my altar. I've got my phone on this rig for a tripod so I can use my hands, but and it stays still. Got this altar cloth. It's green on the underside and the floral on the top. Sorry, I know the camera's a little not perfectly straight and all that. I can't really help that. The white candle in the back there is my working candle. Then the pentacle in the front. Then the silver candle you can see kind of going off screen here is the goddess candle. And the gold one going off screen is the god. And then the green one here is my prosperity candle. Then these two yellow ones here, like this. This is my egg candle. I need to trim the wick, but it's my egg-shaped candle. I made a tutorial on those last year, but I don't know what happened. All the ones I made last year somehow got misplaced between then and now, even though I knew exactly where I put them. My mother, when I went out of town and visit my grandmother over New Year's and Christmas to New Year's, between Christmas and New Year's, she went through a lot of my stuff, and I don't know what she did with half of it, but half of it's just missing. And she insists she didn't throw it away, but I've searched throughout the whole house, and I don't find a lot of it anywhere, so I don't know. But that's one of the things I can't find. So anyway, so I made a few new ones, but and usually I use tall candles, kind of like that green one for my Sabbath candle, like my Ostara candle, my emerald candle, whatever. But this year I'm using this one, which you can see this one didn't turn out that great. It's kind of got this effect like a cracked egg, which I think actually makes it look kind of cool. It makes it look like it's in mid-hatch, even though I didn't intend for it to turn out like that. At first I wasn't happy with it, but now I kind of like it. And then the blue thing over there on top of the handkerchief is my oil burner, or you can put the Scentsy wax in it. But I'm real sensitive to scents. Which these egg candles are unscented, and they're all beeswax. And I'm real sensitive to scents. Part of my illness, and it's made me real sensitive to scents, and because of my migraines, so I don't really like a lot of the Scentsy scents, and I think they're real strong. The ones I do like are too strong, so I put a little bit of olive oil in there, and then just a couple drops of an essential oil that I like. And then I've got a tea light in there. It's not lit right now, of course. And then I've got this selenite heart, which I've been really drawn to selenite lately, and this is the only piece that I have. And I'd like to get a piece that's not in the shape of a heart. That was a gift. Not that there's anything wrong with hearts. Hearts are cool, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of the heart shapes, though. And if I can reach it without getting too in frame, this is a rose quartz heart that my grandmother gave me before she passed. She passed when I was I think I was 13 or maybe 14. And I'm 26 now, so it's been quite a while ago. I've collected crystals, real ones like this, since I was, I think, 3 or 4 years old. So, a lot of my collection got misplaced when we were moving from our old house. But anyway, so I've had that for a while. And then this is my candle snuffer. And I've got something else that goes right there, behind the rose quartz, next to my working candle, but it's like a working that's in progress, and I don't want to show it because it's kind of private. So it's kind of simple. I had some flowers up here in a little vase, kind of right there, but there's not a whole lot of light in my room. There's a window, but it's over there, and this is against this wall, you know. And it just, not much light comes in there, and the flowers started dying, so I took them out of here, and I'm going to put some new ones in a little bit later today once I do my ritual. And when I do my ritual, I'm going to put, I need to actually put my bell back up here because I took it down earlier. Hang on. Sorry. I was redoing the altar earlier, making room for the oil burner, and I took it down. I'm going to put up my little candles, like I'll move some of the stuff aside, and I'll put around the Ostara candle, I'll put like my elemental things, the candle for fire, the little, I like to put a seashell like this, kind of, this one or a smaller one for, because you can see how big this one is, you know, for water with, I'll put it upside down like that with some water in it, and then usually some salt for earth, and then a feather or something similar for air. Or sometimes I just do the different color candles, but I don't usually like to do that because I don't like there to be a whole lot of fire in here because the smoke alarm goes off too easily. Anyway, that's my altar. And, oh, here it is. This is the shell. Oh, oops, I just spilled sand. But this is the shell I usually use for water, although it had sand in it right then, and I just spilled it on the floor. Because I didn't see it, it was blending in. Anyway, so I recently made a new working candle, and I used the same mold as I did for that green one. But I tried to take it out of I made it yesterday, and I tried to take it out of the mold this morning, and it's still morning time. It's what? Oh, it won't tell me. Oops, sorry. And I tried to take it out, and the wick came out of the candle, and the candle didn't come out of the mold. So then I ended up getting the candle out, and I remelted it, and I re-poured it. So I'm going to go show you guys that real quick, but I mean, it's still melted in the mold. So I'll show you guys that real quick, and if you're not interested in that, you can go now, I guess. Thank you for watching. Hello again. I'm back to show you my working candle I made. Like I said, it is freshly poured about 10 minutes ago. So it is still warm, still wet, or liquid I mean. It's made of 100% soy wax, so it will be white. I didn't put any color in it. It looks yellow now, but it will be white when it dries. I put just a little bit of lemongrass essential oil in it. I thought about doing rosemary, but because that is a very protective scent to me, but lemongrass really is too, and it's protective to me, lemongrass, and it's very comforting, and I find it to be a very nice scent. I just like the smell. And this candle is actually, it says on the side somewhere, I guess it's on the other side, and I can't turn it around because it's wet, but hang on. I think it's like 5.5 or 5 inches tall, or 5.5 by like 2 inches wide. Anyway, it holds about 9 ounces of wax. So that's how big it is, if you want to know. You know, that's my hand next to it. My hand's pretty small though, so I have like child-sized hands, I'm always told. So, yeah. So I hope you like this video of my altar and seeing my working candle. I'll show you my working candle again once it's completely out of the mold and dry and everything. And either next week or possibly the end of next week or early the week after that, probably next week though, I will have a haul for you, a collective haul of things I've been slowly collecting, and that'll include this candle once it's finished. Thank you for watching. Blessed be.